quote, Tuscany Estates Road Vacation Exhibit. Vacating.
All right, we have to do
Resolution.
a resolution saying we don't have it. I'll get that for you for the next meeting.
Well, that's why it's a discussion item, so by the next meeting, we're gonna be looking at a
The resolution.
resolution to
Say it's never been a
vacate
public. No, it's saying basically it's never been adopted as a public road by the township, either through resolution or through ordinance or through agreement, so that's all together.
TJ put you on the spot, he asked for that on the agenda.
I have a drawing.
You have the drawing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what's gonna happen once the vacation
Well,
occurs.
people commonly call it vacating a road. You vacate a road when you already have a public interest in the road itself, you've adopted it through ordinance or whatever. What we do nowadays, if we've never adopted that road as part of the public road system of Union Township, then basically, we just say basically pass a resolution saying the township has never adopted this road as part of the public road to use, maintenance or whatever. That's all we do, rather than go through and full-fledged board.
Well, is anything advantageous to the developer for
Yeah.
vacating?
Yeah, because what happens is, I tell developers this all the time, because I had a commercial development somewhere else. And I told the attorney for the developer, I said, here's the procedure, go through, we'll pass the resolution. Then you need to do a quiet title action for that piece of property, because otherwise, there's two interests, once a plan of lots is created and it's adopted by a municipality, there's a lots there. Anyone who owns a lot in that plan of lots has the right to use that paper street, even though the township's never adopted it. So what the developer has to do is they have to go through a quiet title action. Otherwise, if they don't do that, then someone could cause a problem, and it creates, I represented Dollar General somewhere else, and we went through a whole mess with situation. All it does is starts the process for them. And they'll do a quiet title, then they put that together, and that's it, so. It's just legalese and doing due diligence, so.
Is this all gonna happen before or after the new phases that
I can't, what,
will this happen before or after the new phases that are being constructed?
I don't think.
There are no new phases as I understand it. There's just one potential property owner considering building on what was originally supposed to be phase 3.
And just for the record, I know we have people here from Tuscany Estates. I received a letter from Lisa the other day. I've always communicated with Pete because I've dealt with Pete over the years, and I told her from this point onward, whenever I do something, I will copy her on it and keep her in the loop. But I wasn't trying to be disrespectful towards her or towards you folks, but I've just known Pete for a long period of time, so that's.
There's a new head of.
This is the new president.
I'm the new president of that HOA. My name's Jim Ross.
Right.
You and I actually spoke on the phone once before. Where's this paper street located at that they're trying to get vacated?
They're not
The
vacant.
Boyka plan.
It's part of the Boyka plan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that the one they want to use for the access
Second action.
that they want to put a gate over?
Okay.
Do you have an extra copy for this gentleman?
Sure.
You want
Does that
Sure, I'll
interest
take
you?
it. Absolutely. So that's part of the Boyka plan. It's not even part of ours?
That's right.
okay?
So at this point, Quaker doesn't own this piece of property,
That's correct.
or do they?
That's my understanding, that it's
Okay.
It's
not owned by them.
Not owned by them.
Okay.
E, PAWC's pavement restoration proposal for Ramage Avenue.
Okay, last thing.
Oh, thank goodness.
Last thing, Steeler game.
It started.
So, we've talked about this a couple times now too. Pennsylvania American's doing their grading and their clarifier project down near our pump station, Ramage Avenue. you know, they've ran a new drain line and relocated a township storm sewer, that's my understanding. And in so doing, they've removed all of the asphalt that was originally there from the bottom portion of Ramage going to our pump station. So I've had some conversations with Marty Weir, he's the project manager for Pennsylvania American. They're proposing to give us, or restore full depth pavement restoration on the, I'll call it the upper portion of Ramage Way. Ramage sort of runs down towards the Mon and then makes a right-hand turn and goes down towards our pump station. That upper portion before the bend is a township road. It's on our road map. It's part of our liquid fuel inventory. So they're proposing to give us full depth restoration for that portion. And then on the bottom portion, the pavement width decreases, and it's essentially an access road to our pump station. I don't believe there are any driveways off of that portion.
No, there's not.
And from what I can see from the road map, it's not part of our road inventory.
No.
Pennsylvania American tells me they removed about 2 inches of pavement thickness when they put their trenches in, and they're proposing to give us full width pavement restoration that would be 3 inches of binder course and 1.5 inches of wearing course for a 4.5 inch paving profile. Obviously, I can't authorize that without talking to the board first, but is that, in terms of their proposal for pavement restoration, is that something that we're comfortable with in terms of restoring what was there? It sounds to me as if it's gonna be more of a robust profile than what was there before. They took 2 inches out, they're putting 4.5 inches back.
Seems like quite an improvement.
They're putting a wedge curb in, the guide rail's gonna remain.
Yeah, because we were down there with Albert and I,
Yes.
when we met, we went over all that down there. Like
Right.
restoration.
Seems like above and beyond what they're
Yeah.
leaving it in better condition than they found it.
They said in their email to me they don't wanna be bad
They said, I
neighbors.
don't even know that it,
What you did?
They said in their email to me they do not wanna be bad neighbors, so this is what they're proposing to do. So if that's acceptable, I'll
put
inform
everything into
them.
that Shire thing.
I'll tell
While
them,
you're talking to them.
I'll tell them we're good with it, but they can't dump into our catch basin anymore.
Yeah.
The neighbors and all.
Okay. That's it.
Approval of bills. Approve the payroll of November 18th,